Hello everyone, Supersonic Blue here, and welcome to another Red Dead Redemption 2 online tutorial video here on my channel. So today what I'm going to be doing is explaining the awards that you can get for General, under the General category. But before I do that, there's something I need to mention for the first award video that I released, where I mentioned about the 86 awards, like buckle awards that you could do, about the XP, where I said you could achieve 86,000 XP. I was actually incorrect on that figure. What you can actually achieve is 860,000 XP. Which in turn will turn into, depending on when you start the level, start doing it at what level you're at, you're going to get roughly between 120 and 150 levels for that 86,000 XP, which would then in turn be roughly 25 to 30 treasure maps. Obviously that's not including the XP achieved to do the 33 ones that you don't repeat, which would be like 17,500 XP, which would be roughly 3 treasure maps, 16,500 XP I should say, which is roughly 3 treasure maps. Anyway, so what we're going to do is go and look at the general awards. In fact, I'm going to get my boy out the rain here. We've relocated to a different campsite. We're going to take him over into the thing. Wait, I mean, I know it's not real. I know he's not a real boy, but we don't want him getting wet. Okay, he's underneath. We're fine. Okay, so what we are going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the general awards in the awards category. So there's 29 awards to complete. There's 9 in total, and the ones that you can't repeat are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, four awards. So there's this one, complete a 28-day streak. Now, what that's referring to are your daily challenges. So I'll explain those in a little bit, because there is 4, I believe, here for daily challenges. So that one's completed 28-day streak, so you come in on Red Dead Online every day and you do a daily challenge. Whether you come in to do one and come out is up to you, but the more you do, the more money and the more gold you're gonna get out of it. That's what you're going. That's what you do your daily streaks for. So your next one for your daily streak is weekly streaks. Now this is going to be the most time consuming one, because to get this buckle you need to do 20 weeks or 140 days or about 4.5 months logging into Red Dead Online every single day without fail and doing a daily challenge. That is what you have to do for that buckle. So as you can see, I'm on the 7th week. I think I'm on my 51st day as I'm recording this video. For this one, it's complete all 7 daily challenges. So, like I said, you get 7 daily challenges to complete a day, and if you complete them all, it gets ticked off, and you got to do that 20 times. Some are going to be easier to do than others. Again, I'll explain with the day I'm doing at the moment, where I won't be going for a full daily challenge for this one. And then this one is to complete daily challenges, so that obviously you get 7 a day, so it's 7 daily challenges. So to get the buckle you gotta do 100, so I've done it once already, 100, so I've done 151 daily challenges. I only started doing this relatively recently, so that is what it is. So basically I'm going to show you now what the daily challenges are. So if you don't know how to find the daily challenges, this is how you do it. You flick, you tap the, so I'm on the PlayStation controller, PS4 controller, so I'm just going to tap left on the directional button, You only need to tap it because if you hold it, I think you open the catalogue. And then you hit daily challenges, and there you go. So I've done 3 of 7 daily challenges. I've skinned 20 animals. I've travelled 5,280, and that would be meters by a coach or wagon. And I've sold 3 items to a fence. So these ones, that's to do with being in a posse, right? So bird shooting contest. So I'll explain. You go to posse. You go to say posse versus, and there it is. But bird shooting contest. That's how you find that. And then there's distance travelled on a mount with a posse member. So that is being on a horse, either your horse or their horse, and you travel that distance on it. Multiplayer kills in 5 seconds in posse versus. So again, you just go with your posse thing and you set a challenge up on your posse versus, and there you go. And then 3 player kills in Deadeye in 3 roam events. So they're the things that pop up on the top left of your screen to join if you want to, and that's how you do it. So basically, I very rarely do 3 roam events, and I'm almost always in a solo posse. That's just how I prefer to play. So I won't have a full daily challenge for that. So, but you know, there's other things. I think the daily challenge that I got were like pick the arrow and skin animals and maybe go into a couple of showdowns and that sort of thing. So that's what you want to get. And how the daily challenges work as well is to work in streaks. So yeah, I'm on my 51st day. So if you do 7, so you get for each challenge that you do, you get 0.2 gold bars. This is right at the beginning. 0.2 gold bars, and then if you do them all, you get a bonus. And it's triple what your daily one, like your each daily thing is. So you get 0.2 per challenge you do, and then 0.6 gold bars when you do every single thing as a bonus. When you do your challenge streak once, that's when you've done 7 days, you get a multiplier 1.5. So you get 0.3 per challenge you do, and 0.9 if you complete them all. Then on this one, you get a ×2 multiplier once you've done 14 days. So you'll get 0.4 per challenge that you do, and then 1.2 gold bars if you complete the entire challenge. And then this one, you get a 2.5 multiplier, so you get 0.5 gold bars for each challenge, and if you do all the challenges, you get a bonus 1.5 gold bars. And then this one, once you've done 28 days, on the 28th day, you get 2.5 times multiplier and a treasure map. You get a treasure map at the end of it, and you only get the 1 treasure map. And then basically, for as long as you can make the streak last, you will always get 2.5 on the multiplier, so you'll always get 0.5 gold bars per daily challenge you do, and then if you complete them all, you get a bonus 1.5 gold bars. So effectively, if you get to this stage and do all the daily challenges, you could be earning 5 gold bars a day just doing daily challenges. So if we go back over to the awards, there's a few more that we need to look at. General. So, ability cards. Collect 16 tier 3 ability cards. So, there's a few ability cards. I don't actually know how many ability cards that there are. I don't really look at them. But to be honest with you, I don't really pay attention to them because at the moment I'm going for all the pamphlets and the weapons that I want, and then I'm going for abilities, because abilities you only tend to use in showdowns, and I used to go in them quite a bit, you know, when I first started going into Red Dead Online, but I don't really go into them much at the moment. I think mainly because they were having server issues for quite a lot of time and a lot of lag, so I kind of just stopped, you know, doing them. I just did a lot of free roam stuff instead. Anyway, if we go to abilities, so this is actually my ability set out that I've got at the moment. I've got Painted by Eye for an Eye, Strange Medicine, and the Unblinking Eye. So you can have 4 ability cards open so far. So painted black is the one where you can paint targets on enemies, you mark them, a bit like in the story mode, where whenever you went into Dead Eye you target enemies, and you got the red cross on the enemy. It's basically the same thing, and you can get a 3 tier on it. I'm on the 2nd tier of that one at the moment. 1 tier for that, so kill an enemy with a headshot restores a little Dead Eye. Regain health when you inflict damage. Your health otherwise regenerates at half normal rate. And you'll blink an eye, your Dead Eye and Eagle Eye drains slower. So, there we go. So Dead Eye abilities. So to upgrade that one at the moment, it's going to cost me $500, and you've got to get a certain XP as well. So I got 15,000 XP, which is roughly, it's almost 3 rank levels. But as you can see, there is 6 here that I can get if I want them. So you see, they're quite costly. That's why not, like I said, that's $500. You can't use gold either. You can upgrade it with square. So that's why I don't use it. You got your first passive. Right, so you got another 6. Yeah. You got another 6, so that's 12. So buy an ability card, it costs $50. So it's not actually too bad. Then you got to fight another day. These are your defense abilities. You got another 6. That's 18 ability cards. And then you got this one as well. You got your combat abilities. So you've got combat, recovery, defense, and then you've also got like your Dead Eye abilities as well. I don't know where that is. Oh, you get Dead Eye anyway. So you get 4 abilities: Dead Eye, recovery, defense, and combat. I need to look at these a bit more myself as it is, because I don't really use them, as you can see. But basically that's it, and it tells you like what each of the ones do. So have a I do apologise. So yeah. So you have 6 feats. So you got 24 ability cards that you can go for, and you need to get 16. So again, that'll take time to get them all, because obviously to do each one it's 50 for the first level, 350 for the 2nd level, and then 500 for the 3rd level. So that's $900 per ability card. 16 of them you got to do. So you know it's costing you 14.5 grand just in ability cards. And so yeah, it's going to be time consuming. Right, this one, loot enemies. So this one you probably do anyway. I've already done one segment, collected 1,000, done 1,000 looted, and then 281, and then I've probably done even more because I didn't actually realise you could do these awards till probably about last month, if I'm honest with you. I've just been plodding away with them. So basically you do want to loot enemies, because what I've noticed is that on the rare occasion they drop treasure maps, it works out about 1 in 300 enemies will drop a treasure map. So you know you wanna take regard in that, because that is when this next one's going to come into account. Collect 100 treasures. Now I've collected 23. Now at the moment you get the treasure map every time you get to rank 5, like for every 5 ranks. So if I've got 23 treasure maps there, that would mean I would have to be a level 115. I'm level 93. Which means I've been awarded from Rockstar 18... well, I've been awarded for ranking up, from just ranking up on treasure maps, I've been rewarded 18 maps, which means 5 there are unaccounted for. About a month back, Rockstar did a promotion where it was like 3 treasure maps that they rewarded you for something, or they give it because it was a promotion thing, or because it came out of beta. It was something along those lines. They gave you 3 treasure maps. Now for me personally, 2 of them only worked. 1 of them, I found the treasure, opened it up, and I didn't get anything, which was weird. So it only accounted for 2 out of the 3, which means that gives me another that gives me another 3 to be unaccounted for, and I definitely know I have found 3 treasure maps from looting enemies. So that's what you're going to want to do. Just loot enemies and rank up and you'll get treasure maps. This one, maximum honor, you're going to find that this is going to be really easy to get. The honor kind of fluctuates from doing like free your own missions and things like that, but doing other things like feeding your horse gives you positive honor, hunting gives you positive honor because your class is being resourceful, and taking out enemies as well, your class is being honourable. Obviously the dishonest ones are doing like negative missions and going on killing sprees and slaughtering like animals, and you know, like horses or like farmyard animals, stuff like that. That's where you're going to get negative dishonour. But if you want a hand in getting the negative dishonour, which I probably will have to do, if you go on over to your map, what you're going to see on your map is this symbol here, Old Man Jones. I think there's 4 around the map. There's 1 there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 3 around the map. And basically, if we get a close-up of Old Man Jones's thing, you'll see it says there, if you wish to become honourable or dishonourable, Old Man Jones will help you for a modest fee. So basically you go to him to either raise your honour level or lower your honour level. I believe it costs 3 gold bars. I've not done it myself personally, I watched a video on it, but that's how you're gonna have to lower it, I think. Especially if you're like me, I'm on the highest level of honour that you possibly can get. But they are the general things, the general awards that you will need to achieve for RDR2 Online. So that is what we're going to do for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that bell icon for future video updates like this. And I'll see you all later. Bye bye.